Election fever has gripped India as the citizens cast their vote in what's been dubbed as the biggest democratic exercise in the world. An increasing number of NRI and British Indians are heading off to India, spending their own resources and their money to try and support some of the local parties there. Thank you so much for your time, Nachiket. So just tell us about this group that you run, I4 Unity. What is this about?
I4 Unity, we form a group as a professional Indians who settle down in UK, and generally we are supporting the issue related to India, even in Britain, Asian communities living in UK. Now, the professional Indians think Narendra Modi is the future of India, and that's the reason these people are supporting Narendra Modi and BJP to get Narendra Modi in power in 2014. More than 700 members who between 18 to 40 years of age. We organize Run for Unity as well for the Unity movement, and every Sunday we are organizing Modi Tea Club. I think the tea is the most common drink in India, and we used to call Chai Pe Charcha. And when we are organizing Modi Tea Club every Sunday in different area in UK, we'll meet together, we discuss about it, the Indian problem and issue, and we are taking the notes that if Narendra Modi will become a PM, then what he wants to do for NRIs. And this is the way we can discuss, we can sort it out the issue, because many Indian origin people never been to India. They heard about Mr. Modi, and I4 Unity members are associated with India, they grow up in India, now they are working here, so they know Narendra Modi's work better. Especially, I am special from Gujarat, so many people are curious about to know about Narendra Modi governing style, and I closely watch Narendra Modi governing style, and I can explain them. No one can better than Mr. Modi. At least minimum 100 people are attending Modi Tea Club. We always got a sponsor. Any local restaurants are ready to, they're willing to sponsor. We got more than 3 to 4 sponsor in each area.
This is in London?
Yeah, it's in London, okay. In a different area. And the restaurant, the local person, local councillor as well, they advertise these things on so and so that the Modi Tea Club will happen, and then people will come, we'll sit together, we chat about it, and we'll drink a tea. That's what we are doing for Modi Tea Club. And we, right now the elections is going on, but before 1 month, many people wants to go in Indian election, wants to participate in campaigning. So that's why, how can they participate in that Indian election? How can they go? So we always take their names, and we have a Mr. Vijay Jolly and Mr. Amit Thakur, who is the in charge and co-in-charge of overseas BJP. We forwarded that name to our head office in Delhi, and they are guiding them where to go and where to do the campaigning.
Right. Why do you think that's the case then? Is it because NRIs, they're from abroad, and there's a special, I guess, factor of them being abroad, come from London? Is that the reason why, or what's the main reason?
See, of course, it's inspiring. Like if somebody is coming from India special for a UK election, then people will get inspired for the leader. And see, the problem was that in India, people will go for a campaigning, people will go for a candle march, but they never turn up for a voting. But nowadays, thanks to Mr. Modi, they change all the scenario. Now youngster is coming out and voting. Every celebrity, every sports person are going, and they encourage people to vote.
Sorry, does that actually get funding from somewhere else, or is that all sort of through its own?
No, it's a self-funded. The people are giving the contribution at the for BJP, overseas BJP has their own website. They can directly donate on the website.
Yeah.
For I4 Unity, it's own funded by a few of our youngsters. Yeah. They are professional, and they are spending their own money. We are not taking any donations as of now.
And a NRI that goes to India, how much can you look to be spending up to in terms of staying there in a hotel or whatever, or the flight? How much can it cost for someone to go there and help out?
It's depend which area are you going to, and depend what type of quality you want to live, where you live. So generally what happened, the people are visiting that local area first. So they have back home, they have a home, they have relatives, so they are staying their relatives as well there, and certainly they are doing themselves. We'll just allocate them where they want to go.
Right. And I mean, what is the background of these NRIs, these British Indians? Are they, what in terms of age, in terms of occupation, are they quite affluent, quite young? What is their background?
Almost most of them are young. 60% of them are young, and we require some senior leaders as well for the guidance, and the senior leaders are there as well. Right. So mostly I can tell this election is all about youth.
Right. And is it mainly sort of British-born Indians, or would you say it's mainly from sort of British young Indians that come here to study and work and then stay here and relocate perhaps?
Yeah, it's a mixture of that.
It's a mixture of that. Yeah. And just in terms of, obviously Modi's party has been criticised for kind of being a bit hardline. what would you say about the state of secularism in the country? Because that's something that some people are worried about. If Modi comes, then secularism goes away. What were your thoughts on this issue?
Oh, they should not worry about at all, because Modi is 3 times elected. And in Gujarat, if you say, it's a large Muslim population are there, and clearly Mr. Modi was elected with the majority, and never ever Modi said about any religious. He always said the 6 crore Gujarati, and now Mr. Modi says is 125 crores Indians. So it's national. Any Indian national is the same. We should not differentiate with that religious, caste, color and anything. So nobody has to worry about it. And see, the election topic is corruption and development. Modi proved himself to do the development. If you make a good roads, if you make a good food quality, if you make industries, nobody will see what kind of religious people will go and work. What in road, what kind of religious people will travel. It's for everybody. It's not like that. Nobody has to scare about it. This is the issue created by opposition.
With regards to, it seems like you appear to be very passionate about BJP and you really want to help Modi win. Will you be as passionate about UK's general election coming up next year as you are passionate about India's election? Are you quite involved?
Yes, of course. I'm a member of Labour Party as well, and I'm actively participate. I'm working with many MPs as well, and I'm always supporting local issues regarding Asian communities, and I'm giving my feedback about that. So definitely I'm passionate about, this is my work land, and that is my homeland. So obviously I'm passionate about this election as well. But right now after the Delhi chaos, everybody knows what Aam Aadmi Party can do. The Aam Aadmi Party is good for activists, but it is not good for Indian elections, and they don't have any capacity to run the government. They are not able to run at least Delhi government as a small government. So I don't think so Aam Aadmi will get success, and it's just a publicity stunt, and we should say it's a B party for Congress. People wants to come back in India, but due to this Congress government and most of the time 60 years of ruling, Congress was the ruling party, they are not able to generate that kind of platform that intelligent and qualified youth can work on a proper salary in India.